Hello, welcome to A Simple Life. So I'm down here and I'm going to show you what happened today, but I wanted to come down here and take a look for myself. I had work today, I was very busy. I told the boys that I was planning on moving the pigs today or yesterday, but I was unable to get to it yesterday. Actually, the boys had asked me yesterday and they had asked me today, can we please go and move the pigs? And I said, yesterday I was like, no, I'll do it with you. It can be a little bit of work. And so today they asked me again. I said, fine, you guys can do it.
Welcome to A Simple Life with Clint, Clay, and Sal. Today we want to be moving the pigs.
Of all the days the boys could have picked to move the pigs, this was not the day to pick. But you know what? They worked as a team, and they got this done. In a previous video, I think the boys had heard me say, oh, well, they're just not big enough to move the fencing. And since that time, those two boys have been bugging me to let them move the pigs. And while this fencing is smaller than the goat fencing that we use, this was still a big undertaking for these two. If it wasn't for the fact that the two boys decided to challenge themselves, I would have never asked them to do this. Because in my eyes, this would have been a little bit more than they can handle. But I would have been completely wrong. And they just proved it.
We have 50 seconds to do this. Clay, come on! Keep it up! We have 50 seconds! 50! 50! Come on! This one is come on! Come on! Come on, keep these. That's it, one over. Now we just have to look at this.
So they asked if they could do it. They asked me to come take a look at their work and make sure everything was okay. And those two boys completely set up this pasture themselves. Completely set it up themselves. I thought she might be in heat. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. I was wondering if somebody was in heat. The only issue I see is they left this empty too close to the fence and the pigs knocked it over and squashed the fence down. I know why they did that. They did that because we have a little stream that is kind of flowing through this area and they figured that would be okay for water. It's not, but good thinking. If the stream was coming through the area, that'd be okay, but that's coming from where they were just at, which means this water is going to be contaminated with some fecal matter and some urine and stuff. So that's not gonna fly. But other than that, they did a great job. They got these moved by themselves. They got all the pigs in. They've done a very good job. Well, boys, you did a splendid job. I couldn't be more proud. Serious. I'm tickled pink. Son of a gun. All right, let's get up to Herman's. We're gonna check on the goats. I'm gonna get my doors finished because they need to be done. So we're up here working on the doors. We are gonna get the doors installed on the track. The track is already installed. I have the boys with me, Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
No.
Tweedledee and Tweedledeer.
No.
The Tweedle twins.
No.
Well, in that case, Kevin and Bob are with me. Kevin and Bob, my minions, are gonna help me install the hardware on these doors, and then we're gonna put them up and make sure they're hanging right, maybe do some adjustments if we need to. We're getting so close. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm notching this with the chainsaw so that way this bolt can slide in here. Okay, there will be a little notch right here. I just marked this out just by flipping this over and just giving myself an idea of about where I want this to sit, okay? And so I'll show you that again, okay? And I already marked out where I want this to be notched. So I have a little mark right here. And so I just need to notch out this little bit right here. So we're gonna do this on this side and we'll do it on that side. We're gonna get this bracket sitting nice and close right there. And this is about as far in as this will go. Okay, so this can't go any farther. So this will be perfect. And that'll give me all the flexibility I need for mounting this. All right, let's get the chainsaw started. Okay, so we got the holes drilled, we had it notched. We're gonna drive these bolts through. These are not the same bolts that came with the hardware, but they're the ones I have that are long enough, so it'll work. So these bolts obviously are too long, but it's okay. I'll cut them off at a later point in time, but for right now, they will do. And this will get us up and mounted and put these in place so these doors can be hung.
Let me get the other ones ready. Can I try?
All right, one down.
Boom, 2 doors up.
Okay, so we got both doors and both tracks installed. The doors work real nice. They meet in the middle. So I still have to mount the corrugated plastic. We'll do that on another day, but it's coming along really nicely. So the one thing I am noticing is I'm noticing that I'm getting a little bit of sagging in the plastic, and I was wondering if I was going to get that, and so I'll probably take care of that sooner rather than later. But originally it was tight, it was much tighter than this, and so you can see, especially in here after we had that windstorm last week, we're getting a bunch of sagging in here. See, it's nice and loose. That wasn't the case before that windstorm. So I think probably that windstorm kind of gave the first stretch to the plastic. I assume that's what happened. So we'll come in and we'll tighten it up. I don't think it's that big of a deal. We'll see. I've never done this before. It's always learning, always learning. All right, see you guys.